What's up, boys, and welcome back to another First Reaction to First Listen.
And today I'm actually coming with a band from 1969, and that is Silver Apples. And I'm really surprised Dan has never heard this band before. And this is an underground New York band, and they're electric rock.
Oh,
and
shit.
They have a
There we
punk
go.
rock style.
Oh, fuck, I'm
And
surprised I don't.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't know if you've ever dipped in too much into that American electric style.
Maybe not, yeah.
Electronic style.
Yeah, that early of an era, I think it would be mostly European electronic, I would know.
So Silver Apples, their first album and their second album, Contact, really had poor sales. It didn't do very well, so maybe that's why you haven't heard them.
Right.
But I'm gonna go to their second album, Contact, and I'm gonna play a song for you called "You and I" by Silver Apples. And I'm interested here to see if Dan enjoys American electronic music from this era.
And for reference, what was the year of this?
I think it's 1969.
Wow, okay. I'm very interested in this.
So this is very experimental for back in that area, especially in North America. So let's play "You and I" by Silver Apples. I'm really surprised you haven't heard this band before. I don't know if you're gonna like it though.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
So it's definitely got like a spacey kind of feel.
Yeah.
Especially in the album cover, you see them in like a kind of space shuttle.
You and I could walk together. You and I could talk together. You and I could have each other. You and I could touch each other. But we don't have time for little things. No, there just ain't room for
What drew me to this album, I love the spaciness to it.
Oh, that's outstanding. It's like psychedelic rock from a computer almost.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
You and I could fly together. You and I could hide together.
That's still a live drum, I think.
Yep.
Could see each other. You and I could love each other. But we don't have time for little things. No, there ain't no room to do little things. Because life is full of important
Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah. That's what I love about what we do on this channel. We bring artists, that have been buried back to life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think it's just the two of them.
Oh, that is awesome. I feel like I've never listened to this.
I'm glad you liked it. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be down there.
It reminds me of a lot of like late '60s Sight, but then with an electronic spin. Like it reminds me of a lot of bands like 34 Elevators or Can or something, but with an electronic spin. Like
That's why I love this band. You can kind of see back in this era why it was more experimental and maybe why they didn't have that big of sales, right?
yeah, well, this is right on the edge when it comes to the groundbreaking of the technology of electronic music. Like the '60s is just when those instruments are even coming into use, right? Yeah, a lot of boundaries being pushed in the '60s.
Oh yeah.
Everybody trying new stuff. Makes sense it came out of New York too, really that creative hub of the United States back then.
Exactly. So the song's almost over here. I'll just let it play out with this fading out.
Oh,
And that's it. So that is Silver Apples from the Contact album, and that's the song "You and I." Dan, what's your first thought of this?
I thought that was fantastic. That's super impressive. I mean, for people like to put it in context, like you said, that's '69. Like there just wasn't anything like this in the late 60s. Like electronic music in any capacity in the late 60s is impressive to me. Yeah, this is incredible and obviously very groundbreaking, and I'm really impressed, to be honest. I'm gonna have to go and check this out, and it is very different than the early electronic style that I'm used to. Like I say, more of European stuff I've listened to, and maybe not jumped into enough of the American stuff.
Yep.
I think the earliest American electronic I listened to is like Suicide, which is like late 70s. So this is 10 years before that even.
Yep.
Like I'm super impressed.
And the thing with this this album was remastered in 2015, so you can always pick up a copy of that album,
Right.
that record. But they were, even in the 90s they were around, so you gotta
Right.
check out the 90s sound. So it's a very interesting band. I thought it was an interesting choice to get Dan to listen to them.
Honestly, a band. I'm honestly this video. My first reaction is I'm embarrassed. I didn't know it. That's my first
There you
reaction. That's that good.
So at least we got Dan's approval on the band. So like always, guys, make sure you support Silver Apples. Obviously, it's an older band, so if you're into vinyl records, support them, buy their stuff, listen to their stuff on any music to help these guys out as much as possible. We'll see you guys for another reaction video.
Till next time, boys.